Hi Crafty Friends, it's Sylvia. Welcome back to my channel, Scrapping Sylvia. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. If you like this video, please like and comment. So guys, we have a finish. Yay! Yippee! All right, finally. Okay, so this beauty is from Art and Soul, and it is called Heart of Ice, and the artist is Hannah Lynn. Okay, let's tell you the size is 45 centimeters by 63 centimeters. Okay, and it is a full drill diamond painting, which means that the whole painting is full of drills. And it is poured glue. The canvas is very soft. It has scallop edges, and it also has pinholes, which is nice because that prevents from the painting from falling apart. Now, I believe that Art and Soul no longer exists, which is very sad. I had lots of fun working on this beautiful painting. The starting date of this beauty was the 2nd of January 2025. I finished it yesterday, March 19, and it actually took me 27 hours and 10 minutes to finish this beauty. It took me a little longer because, as you all know, my husband passed away in January. So it's been hectic, it's been crazy, and it's been sad. It's been like a little bit of everything. But yes, so I've tried to finish this painting, and that's why it took me a while. Okay, so this has 57 colors. And it comes with, which this is what I love about it. It comes with 2 ABs, okay? And it also came with 2 soul dust, which is the same thing as, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Sometimes I go blank, I'm sorry, I apologize. It's sort of like a drill with a mica on it. So it gives it like a subtle shimmer on it versus the ABs are super shiny. Okay. And then you have also 2 crystals, which I love. All right. So let's put that aside. I did not encounter any popping drills, which I love that. No gapping. This is a round drill. What else? The kitting up, when I was kitting it, I can't really recall, but I think there was no static. I have noticed that there is some static on this one, these 2, and before I didn't, and I knew I had some leftovers from these 2, and I poured them in here before I started the video, and then as you can see, there's some static on it for some reason, I don't know. Okay. This painting has a little bit of confetti, but more confetti than versus color blocking. Now color blocking is more her face. Color blocking is when you're working with one color, okay, like in here in the middle of her face, and confetti is when you have to constantly change the color, the drills. So like over here, her hat, actually everywhere. Yeah, so I have more confetti, which I don't mind because I enjoy confetti. What else? So let's discuss but before I continue, actually, I should have done this first. Very quickly, I'm sorry, I apologize. I use these 2 pens. These are from Shimmering Canvas. I believe this tweezer came with a painting. This is a pen, it's a single placer, and I use this actually red wax from Diamond Art Club, and I use it to pick up the ABs, and I also use this to pick up the ABs, which is basically a crayon. I got this a long time ago from Pretty Placer on Etsy, and I don't think they exist anymore. And this is a Trinket tray, and I believe I purchased this from Bring the Happy Designs on Etsy. Okay, she has lots of beautiful colors. And the purpose of a Trinket tray is because you can put all the tools that you're working on, and they won't roll off the table, which is great. And then this is where I just keep my red wax. I also use the micro mini glue dots, which as you can see, I need to order some. And this you can actually get anywhere, any craft store, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, Amazon. Okay, and then for the trays, I use a small one for, this one is from Bella Art de Nicole, and it's the Essential Bella tray, which I love. And I love also the Yellow Dog Designs trays. So I always try to work with 2 trays. And then I use for the release paper were these blue snowflakes, Crafts with Crashly. Okay, all right. Let's put all that aside, and now let's go back immediately to the drills. I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place. So let's start with the ABs. I'll show you where they are now. I wrote down the colors. So this one here, let's start with this AB, which AB stands for Aurora Borealis. And like I mentioned earlier, it just means that it's a drill with an extra shine to it. And this one is, let's see, I wrote it down. This one is Electric Blue Dark. All right, and let's see where it is, where we have it in the painting. So this is where I stand up. It's over here in the background. You have some more over here. Let's put that down and push this over here so I have more space. Over here in the background, all around. You have some on her hat, some back here. Let's see, and some down here, and some down here. So as you can see, it's like basically all around her, like in the background, and like I mentioned, some on the hat. Okay, and that is Electric Blue Dark AB. All right, so let's put that one aside. This one is also an AB, and this one is 996, which is Electric Blue Medium. See the difference? One is darker than the other. So this one's a medium, and this one's also in the background, this lighter blue. Right here, this lighter blue. You have some on the hat, not many. It's mostly around her in the background. It's very little there, and some down here, and very little in the heart. Okay, so this is where you find this beautiful color. And then let's go to the Soul Dust, which basically are fairy dust diamonds. That's the word, the 3 words I could remember, fairy dust diamonds. So they call them soul dust. Okay, so this one is SG820. And let's see, this color is royal blue, very dark. And this one is on her hair. It's actually on her highlights right there. You see that? I'll bring it up so you can see it. It's on her highlights, this pretty light blue all over here, down here, over here. So it's basically on her highlights, and it brings out her hair. So let me bring that up so you can see. Right there in the middle, you could actually see it right there. It's very pretty. It's very subtle. That's what I like about the Soul Dust. Okay, and then this one is SG3810, which is also a soul dust, and this is turquoise dark. And this is also on, actually it's here. I call them pom-poms on the hat. At first I thought it was her hair, but I said, no, wait a minute, it's on her hat. So it's on the pom-poms. It's a very pretty turquoise, and it's also on the top of her hat. Some, not a lot, just a little. Right here, over here. Love her hat, by the way. And then let's see, then this one is 955, and this is a crystal. The crystals really bring it out, you know. And this one is Nile Green Light, and this one is also in the background. So right there in the background, and some over here, very little, and a lot on the heart. All this is this color, Nile Green Light. Okay, so it's on the heart, it's around the hat. Actually, is it in the hat? Actually, no, it's actually out here around the hat. Okay, and then the last one, this one is Crystal 3843, which is Electric Blue. And this one is around the heart, and it's also in the background, down here in the background. over here, oops, over here in the background. And I believe some here also just around the background, and some spots here around her hat also, on her hat. So I love it. What I love about this painting, guys, that it was very easy to work with, right? The adhesive was perfect, not too sticky, and which I like that. And also I love that they offered 3 different kinds of drills. I really do like that, because then you don't have to really change anything or add anything. If you wanted to, you could, but I think it's perfect the way it is. Yeah, and like I mentioned before, it did take me 27 hours and 10 minutes. And I loved working in this painting. Very sad that this artist is not around anymore. Hoping that they come back. And yeah, I would give this, out of ratings overall, 1 through 5, I would give it 5 stars, guys. That's how much I loved it. So I'm just gonna bring it up so you can see. It's beautiful. Love her hat. Okay, look at the shine there. Let me bring this a little closer so you can see it better. But see that? Love her hat. Look at that hat. Look at all that shine. And her hair. The highlights in her hair, love it. It has purples in there. It looks like purples, but it's really blues. And then her beautiful blue eyes. Okay. And let's not forget the heart. The heart of ice. All right. So, yeah. I hope you love this painting as much as I do. I really, really wanted to get this painting badly. So the first time I saw it, I just grabbed it. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. And thank you, and bye-bye.